Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Anything Goes Renegade Podcast. I'm your host, Demetrius Smith. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about breaking the rules of magic and giving the big middle finger to the gatekeepers. And this episode shouldn't be long, and it is a lovely Friday, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Hope you guys taking care of each other, being safe out there, and we'll get right in today's episode. Let's do it. Okay, guys. So, if you are into the magical arts, or like you really don't have to classify yourself as a Wiccan or as a pagan, or even as a witch or a warlock. You just like using spells and all that. So, if you're into that, and if you have a teacher and they tell you that certain things are not possible when it comes to magic, or you have to do certain things in order for that spell to work, I am going to tell you this. I'm going to ask you this simple question. How do you think that spell came about? Every spell, every book that you have ever read will have like samples of spells, but no one ever asked this question: How did those spells came about? Where did they get these spells from? Now, as far as I've seen, when I look online, I see everybody keep repeating the same spells over and over again. Some people put the little twist into it. Other people do this. Other people do that. But nobody never really questioned it. So it occurred to me. In the physical realm, we live in a world of rules or laws, if you want to go that route. And some spiritual teachers like to place laws in the spiritual realm, which honestly to me, I find that kind of BS. Because they figure where these people from ancient times figured this out, where no, they didn't figure that out. It is just based off their perception. You even have to question people back then. Is this what it is? Is this how things is? Or is this just based off their perception, off their observation? Now, there are many rules when it comes to magic. One of them is which I discussed in this podcast of one of my old episodes where I talk about how love spells was a big no in the magic community, in the Wiccan or pagan community. Anybody asking for a love spell, that is frowned upon. Well, I'm gonna give you a one size big middle finger to you. Stop gatekeeping. Stop gatekeeping about shit like that. It ain't bad. It ain't bad because you want to know why? You do a fucking love spell every day and you don't even know it. Love spell, it is nothing but another word for influencing somebody. I know what you guys saying, but ain't influencing people bad? Again, you do this shit every day. Well, how do I know that influencing someone isn't bad? Well, because it is simple. It has nothing to do with your free will. And that's where people get where love spells are bad, because it interferes with your free will. Give me a break. That is one of the most horrible excuses. It has nothing to do with your free will. You absolutely have to use your free will. You know what I'm saying? Your free will. What is your will? are you willing this into reality? You are free to will your life in any way, shape, or form. But when someone tries to tell you that you can't will your life like this, then that's when you are interfering with someone's free will. So I'm calling on all of you guys, break the rules of magic, okay? Just break it. What I mean by the rules, I mean by these rules that were set by these so-called clone teachers. These fake-ass teachers. So they can limit you so you don't become stronger than them. That is what they're afraid of. They're afraid that you will become stronger than them, that you will become better than them. In which that is a illusion. Which that is an illusion that they created out of their own selfishness. They should know that by them not placing limitations upon you and allowing you to grow, allowing you to create your own, then they too may learn something from you. Stop gatekeeping. Allow people to do whatever spells that they choose. Man, allow people to create their own spells. That is what magic, that is also what magic is about. Creative freedom. People being creative with this. People being creative with magic. That's what I like to see. Okay? I'm gonna give you another example. Sigil magic. Well, sigil magic. It is said that you have to enter a certain type of trance in order for that to work. That's a big fat lie. You don't have to enter a certain type of trance in order for sigil magic to work. Here's what you can do. Here's the easiest way that you can work with sigil magic. Go ahead and create your sigil. Put it in front of you. Stare at it between 5 or 10 minutes. Just stare at it. Just look at it. Just stare at it. Meditate upon it. Just meditate on it. Do this shit every day until your desire manifests. That's easy. That's easy. Do you want to know why that's easy? Because you're not putting fucking stress on yourself and trying to forget that sigil that you created. Because while you are meditating upon it, you are still putting more energy on that sigil. The more energy you put to it, the more stronger it becomes, and the more likely it will manifest. Okay, that's sigil magic. Hell, if you are a Reiki practitioner, you can use Reiki to activate the sigil magic. If you are a pendulum practitioner, you can use a pendulum to activate your sigil. Okay. Another thing, when you also when they tell you, okay, in order for you to cast a spell, you have to build up energy. You have to do a lot of complicated shit, right? To build up energy. I'm gonna show you an easy way to do this. Use the mantra Om. Continue to say that until you enter like a neutral state or whatever. Or until you feel peace within yourself. Once you do that, you have built up enough energy already. Then you can release your spell. But for some freaking reason, nobody never mentions that. Oh, also, guys, here is one of my big pet peeves. My wife knows about this. I do not like it when people gatekeep when it comes to healing or asking for permission. Yes, this also deals with magic. When you're trying to help somebody, and you tried it the human way, and you want to use magical Reiki to do it that way, you're gonna have a fucking Karen come out of nowhere and tell you you got to ask permission. No, fuck you. This ain't about asking for permission. That shit's going out the window. No, well, it's polite. Fuck being polite. I'm sending you good energy towards your way. No. Let me ask y'all a question. Do people ask permission to pray for other people? Hell no. They just do it anyway. So why the fuck you gotta ask permission to send healing towards someone's way? Good energy. Just trying to help them. You don't. That's another bullshit rule that people come up with. And this supposed to be like some spirituality shit, right? Free from religious rules. Apparently, we ain't free from it in the spiritual community. So today, I want you guys, for those of you who are listening right now, I know some of you probably saying, I don't know what I'm talking about. I know some of you probably saying that I sound crazy. No, I want you guys to do this right now. Ask yourself this. Ask yourself this. Why do I have to limit my capabilities, my imagination, because this book says so, because this person says so? This is my life. I can create whatever the fuck I want. If I make a mistake, so well be it. I make a mistake. I'll learn from that mistake. Life is about making mistakes. I learned from that mistake, and you know what? I can use magic or whatever to rectify that mistake. Don't let people gatekeep you from being creative. Don't let people put limitations on you. I don't give a damn what book or the author, whoever wrote it. They ain't you, they ain't living your life. And they don't know your true desires. Okay? Live your life limitlessly. Let's get it. Have you ever wanted to start your own podcast? Are you passionate about a favorite subject matter or a message that you want everyone to listen to? But you don't have any of the equipment or have no idea where to begin? Well, look no further than Anchor. Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast. Anchor gives you everything you need in one place for free, which you can use right from your phone or computer. Do not worry about any extra equipment, guys, because Anchor's creation tools allows you to record and edit your podcast so it sounds great. They'll distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard everywhere, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more. You can easily make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. To get started, download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm. That's ANCHOR.FM. Again, to get started, download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm. That is ANCHOR.FM. That is it for today's episode. Thank you guys for coming out and listening in, tuning in. And for those of you who are new to this podcast, just remember, new episodes every Friday at 12 o'clock p.m. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace!